Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. But it's
Oh, Watson, what's the news in the world?
As always, there are too many letters, but I think this monogram mysterious. How do you think?
This looks like a special one. Oh, this letter from the noble client, Lord Simon. He wants to discover his deal at 4 p.m.
Oh, I've heard about gossip about his marriage. His new wife escaped from the day in her birthday.
Wow,
Did you hear?
mysterious one. No, I didn't. So, we have an hour to discover this deal and let find information about Lord Simon.
Yeah. Let me search it from newspapers.
Okay, I searched it from the book.
Okay.
1 hour later.
Good evening, Charlotte.
Oh, good evening. I waited for you, Lord Simon. You can sit.
Okay. I heard about you a day before, but before you I had another agent that searched about this detection, and I hope that you can discover this deal.
Oh, we can change our minds.
Okay.
So, firstly, I want to ask some questions about your deal. My first question is that true that your bride is disappeared?
Yes, it's right.
So, when did you first met Miss Hatidora?
So let me tell about that story from the beginning to the ending. It was our first met in the USA. So it started when I met her in San Francisco. In that time, I traveled in the States. I see that she was amused by her society, and she could see that I was amused too. You know, my wife was 20 before her father became a rich man. During that time, she ran free a mining camp and wandered through woods or mountains, so that her education has come from nature rather than from the schoolmaster. She is what we call in England a tomboy with a strong nature. I noticed her father brought her over the last London season. I met her several times, became engaged to her, and have now married her. But in the ceremony happened something interesting. She dropped her bucket as we went towards the vestry. She was passing the front pew at the time, and it fell over into the pew. There was a moment's delay, but the gentleman in the pew handed it up to her again, and it didn't appear to be the worse for the fall. Yet, when I spoke to her of the matter, she answered me abruptly, and in the carriage on our way home. She seemed absurdly agitated over the trifling cause. Then suddenly stood up by saying feeling unwell, and from that moment I didn't see her. She has her maid. She called as Alice. She's an American and came from California with her. In that time, they had a conversation between each other. So did you have any decision?
You know, Lord Simon, I've already found the solution to this deal.
Okay, I hope that you can find solution. I wait for you.
Okay, bye. Bye. Goodbye.
In that moment, Sherlock Holmes think about details. What are you doing, Hetty? You have a letter from Frank?
Yes.
So you should go to Louvre, run and find your destiny. Be hurry and careful.
and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier.
So did you find a solution?
Yes, I have a surprise for you. I will wait you in my house at night.
Okay, I will come. So where is the solution? I don't see that.
So don't be shocked, Lord Simon.
Okay.
There is a people meeting for you.
Oh my God, who's there? My bride?
And who are you?
This is the Mrs. Hattie Doran and Mr. Frank. They have a conversation to you. This is the end of the deal. So goodbye. I've opened
Okay,
the deal.
thank you, but we have a
Goodbye.
conversation. So tell me, what happened?
I said, why don't we get married now? I will be calmer. I won't tell anyone that you are my wife until I return. Well, we talked and I arranged everything so well that we got married right away.
Well, I will tell you our whole story. Frank and I met in 1881 near the Rocky Mountains where Dad was looking for gold. And we got engaged, but Dad suddenly attacked a gold mine and Frank's business went bust. Dad became richer and Frank became poorer. Dad didn't even want to hear about us getting married. So he took me to San Francisco. We saw each other without Dad's knowledge, so we decided to engage. Frank said that he will return only when he will be as rich as my dad. Then I promised him that I will wait him. I heard that Frank moved to Arizona. The news of his death appeared in the newspapers. I fainted and was sick for several months. For more than a year, nothing was heard about Frank, so I no longer doubted his death. Then Lord St. Simon came to San Francisco. Then we went to London where he proposed to me.
I was standing on the opposite side of the street. I made a sign to her and I walked towards the park. She left the room, got dressed and followed me. We got into a cab and went to apartments.
So that's enough. I got it. Be happy.
So this is the next hand on my violin. So see you next time.
Бізде съемка. Ағылшын тілінен берген тапсырма бойынша. Не болып тұр, не көрініп тұр. Камераға қойды. Біз бақыттымыз, маған Нұрай керек емес. Нұрай сіз басқа керек. Мен қыз болам деп жүрсің.
Мен Уотсон десем, мыналар отырғызбай жатыр. Уотсон тұрсын болып тұрған.
Короче, прикольно келеді.
Бала бір семечка берші, пожалуйста. Do you want a wife like a petty?
Before that, I found дегенде ғой.
Неге дейміз?
I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I gotta show 'em how I can't